5 U.S. soldiers are in the hospital right now after a shooting on a military base in Georgia, the largest Army post east of the Mississippi River. Our Washington correspondent Hannah Brandt has more on the shooting and the federal response.
Federal leaders are very involved in the response to this shooting at Fort Stewart. The White House says President Trump has been briefed, and the Pentagon says Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has as well. Plus, the FBI is now part of investigating how this happened.
Mag Station 1, mutual aid request for a gunshot wound on Fort Stewart.
That's part of the 911 call that went out around 11 a.m. today when Army officials say an active duty sergeant shot 5 fellow soldiers at Fort Stewart military base in Georgia. Investigators identified the alleged shooter as 28-year-old Cornelius Radford.
I would also like to thank the brave soldiers who immediately intervened and subdued the shooter. These soldiers, without a doubt, prevented further casualties.
Emergency responders treated the 5 injured soldiers on base, then rushed them to a local hospital. We're told they're now stable and expected to fully recover.
All of the families of the victims have been notified, and we're wrapping our arms around them.
The White House and Pentagon say President Trump and Defense Secretary Hegseth are closely monitoring the situation, and the FBI says it's responding to the scene to help with the investigation. Other political leaders are also watching as the investigation unfolds. Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock wrote in a post that he's heartbroken by the shooting and is joining all of Georgia in praying for the safety of service members. And Georgia Senator Jon Ossoff called it a horrific act of violence, echoed prayers, and promised federal support. Congressman Buddy Carter, who represents the area, posted on his X account asking followers to join him in prayers for the casualties, their families, and law enforcement. Investigators say they are still working to figure out the shooter's motives, but they do believe he used a personal handgun in this attack. In Washington, I'm Hannah Brandt.